Hello and welcome to another vlog. Welcome aboard Cadence here in Deltaville. She's ready to roll. We're ready to roll. We're about to head out of here. Not today, but just in I think 3 days. Got a lot to show you here in this vlog. So we're gonna go down below and we'll show you that. We're waiting for weather to clear. Right now there's a north wind blowing and we're gonna be sailing north. So I prefer not to go into the wind, tack for 8 hours and make 20 miles of velocity made good and whatnot. But wind should be clearing 2 days from now. Should be letting up. We've had this north wind since the low pressure system came through offshore in the Atlantic. We have provisions. We're fully provisioned up on Cadence. What do you think, Nance?
Oh yeah, we have so much stuff. I don't think we're gonna have to leave the boat unless we just want to.
We've spent a sum total of $500.
And we believe with all the meals that we've planned and the stock items that we have, that should last us like 2 months, other than just like eggs and some fresh vegetables.
Yeah, 2 months where we don't have to really think about a grocery. So I'm going to share with you some of the details about that and why that's important cruising the Chesapeake. You know, we're not in the Bahamas. You would think, well, why don't you just go to the grocery store? You're in America. Well, it's not that simple. So I'll share with you that in just a moment. But let me show you what came in the mail here. We're still in disarray in the boat because we are still knocking out projects. But my Solenoid, if you remember that from a few vlogs ago, I ordered a new one. Let's check it out. Let's see. It's from China, made in China, but it's, you know, it's an American brand, so to speak. Holdwell, which is just another Chinese manufacturing company. Whatever. We won't go down that road. We'll leave that for the politicians to discuss. Let's see if this is the exact same solenoid that actually came from Next Gen, and that's the generator I have. Next Gen is made in Florida. All right, already I see a few differences. It's not powder coated. So here's the solenoid. Look at that. And if you're, oh, that feels smooth. If you're, oh, that feels real good. If you're curious what this does, I have a video just a few days ago, a vlog where we showcase this device and how it works. Here's the old one. Side-by-side comparison. Mounting brackets look nearly identical. They've made some adjustments size-wise. They line up. Yeah, they do line up. The only difference is they've cut the corner on this one. I don't know why. Maybe for an application that uses a lot of these, they've spec'd that out. But other than that, you can clearly see this one is just pure metal. I'm going to spray it with Liquid Plumber. JV Well Liquid Plumber. It's a silicone spray that dries and that should give it some protection. It's not really high heat, so it might wear away within just a month. If you have a better idea, let me know. I would use Corrosion X. However, well, with our lung injury we had a while back, we're going to update you on that. When did that happen?
When we were in Beaufort.
That was in
Coming up the ICW.
Coming up the ICW. So that's going to be an episode coming up. We got the little lung injury from Corrosion X. We stopped using it. Other than that, this looks identical. It's got 3 wires. Positive, negative, and the black is a ground wire. I'll double check that. That's what the old one was. Anyway, feels real smooth. About the same. All right. So that's that. That repair is going to happen ASAP. Let's talk about provisioning. Why is it important, even in the Chesapeake, to have a lot of groceries? And it's just, honestly, it's not a need, let's put it that way, but it is a want of ours. A lot of the peninsulas in the Chesapeake are far from cities. So where you anchor, there may be towns and houses, neighborhoods, but you can't get to a grocery store. They're creeks, they're little rivers. And so that's one reason we like Deltaville. You can access the marina, and they can help you get to the grocery store with a courtesy car. You do pay for that, so it's not a free service, but it's well worth it and it's affordable. We have a whole lineup of things. The main bulk of our provisioning diet is knowing how to bake. So Nancy mastering the flour to food art, and she does a great job with tortillas, breads, pancakes, all from scratch. And that cuts the cost. Did we say the money, the cost of all this?
We said $500, yeah.
$500 for 2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. And that's even including some fun stuff like, well, crackers when we get just the munchies. Instead of chips, we go to crackers. They're healthier. That includes wine. It's not the good wine, but you have to pour it an hour early. Here's the secret on this box wine. You pour it 1 hour before you drink it. It breathes, and all of a sudden it's mellowed out and it's good. Otherwise, it's a little vinegary. We've got Dr. Pepper. So, yes, we're from Texas. We're from the South. This is our carbonated prune juice, essentially. But we figured out we like one of these each weekend.
Yes.
So that's a treat for us. Friday night, Saturday night, we'll watch movies and whatnot. And
not too much sugar, just
we'll divvy it
enough.
It's still, and then we have a bunch of foods. We've got a lot. The bulk of our foods are vegetables. We've got some lean meats. Lots of nuts. What else do we have? Pasta.
It is going to be winter, or not winter, fall in the Chesapeake while we're here. So we planned a lot of soups and stews and chilies. So that's where some of the crackers will go, and some of the
yes, potatoes.
Potatoes and
Maybe we're prepping for our Canadian adventures coming up, because we're doing a lot of potatoes with like chili
Cheese
on them, and we even bought gravy because we heard that's the thing in like Quebec or even Nova Scotia. So anyway, our diet's kind of shifting to a more cold diet. But we've provisioned up and we're ready to roll. Thanks for joining us on this vlog. If you have any ideas about the anti-rust I can put on that solenoid, drop me in the comments below. That's cool. And as always, we really appreciate you watching.
yes.
And we look forward to our next vlog. Unless something happens before now and the next few days, our next vlog should be on the water with sails up.
Should be, hopefully.
Thanks for
Hopefully
watching.
sails up.
Hopefully.